and done yoga before, those of you who don't know me, my name is Nana from the Oneness Yoga Studio in Westville. So what we're going to do today is to just do a gentle Sun Salutation A and Sun Salutation B practice for about 20 minutes, and then thereafter we'll have Shavasana to rest, and then practicing a few rounds of breathing before we start our day. So come onto your mat, bring the knees slightly wider than your hips, sides of the big toes touch, and starting in your child's pose position. Allow the elbows to drop to the mat, and keeping your arms extended in front of you. Just staying here for a few deep breaths, inhaling for 4 and exhaling for 4. Using this time to check in with your body, just noticing how you're feeling this morning. And then slowly come back up. Then sitting up on our foam or on our cushion, just using this time to, if you want to chant Om 3 times, you're welcome to chant Om 3 times, or chanting a mantra of your choice before you start the class. Sitting up tall, feel the pubic bone tilt down towards the mat. Allow the knees to drop towards the floor, finding that anterior tilt of your pelvis as you lift your lower back up, lifting your sternum, and imagine a string coming out from the crown of your head. Rolling your shoulders back and down away from your ears, softening your shoulders, soften your thighs, and then bring your hands to prayer. And take this opportunity to chant Om 3 times, or your mantra of choice, or setting an intention for your day today. An affirmation perhaps that relates to you in your mind. Reminding yourself of your purpose in life. And then slowly open your eyes. Good morning, everyone. Right, sitting up tall. Make sure that you are sitting on something so that your knees can drop comfortably down to the mat. Inhale, looking over to your right side. Exhale, gently roll your neck. Inhale over to the other side. Exhale, chin down. Inhale, chin up. And keep moving with your breath. And just notice if there are any tension around your neck or your shoulders. If you're joining us on Skype, just make sure that your microphone is switched off. And slowly bring your head to center, lifting your head up. Inhale, reaching your arms up to the ceiling, lengthen the sides of your body. Try to touch your fingertips up. Feel the shoulder blades lifting up away from your hips. Exhale, sweep your arms all the way back and down. Inhale, arms forward and up, reaching up. Exhale, arms back and down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms all the way back and down. Inhale up. Allowing your shoulders to move in its widest range of movement. Just sensing how the shoulders are moving, if there are any tension, if there's any differences between your left and right. And let's switch. So reversing your arm. So turning the palms forward, bring your arms all the way back and up. Exhale, arms down the center. Inhale, sweeping the arms back and up. Exhale, down. Inhale, arms back and up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. One more. Inhale, up. And exhale, down. Right hand down to the mat. Inhale, left arm up and over into a side bend. Rooting down into your left sit bone and lengthen on the right side of your body. Inhale, come up. Exhale, over to the other side. Left sit bone down, lengthening. Inhale, up. Exhale. Inhale, up. Exhale. Inhale, up. Exhale. Inhale, up. And exhale. Inhale, taking both arms up, reaching up. Lengthen the sides again. Exhale, interlacing your hands at the back. So interlacing the fingers at the back. Rolling your shoulders back and down away from your ears. Keep your elbows bent and feel your sacrum at the back. Feeling your shoulder blades coming in and down towards your hips. Keeping your spine upright, still extending through the crown of your head. Inhale. And exhale, release the clasp. Roll your shoulders back and forth. Okay, straighten your legs in front of you. And rocking, bouncing your knee up and down. Keeping your legs hip width or wider. Feel the pubic bone still tilting down towards the mat as you sit up on your cushion or on your pillow. Okay, and then we're going to rotate our thighs. So inhale, exhale, roll your thighs inwards, both thighs. So your toes will come together. And then inhale, open your legs, rolling your thighs outwards, external rotation. Exhale, rolling in. Inhale, rolling out. Exhale, rolling in. Inhale, out. And just keep going at your own pace, noticing which movement may feel restricted, which is easier, and pay attention to how each thigh is feeling. Maybe there's differences between your left and right, which is normal, because we all habitual beings, and there's one side that we use a lot harder. And then rolling your ankles. Drawing big circles with your toes. And then draw your circle the other way. And now changing the cross of your leg. So if just now your right shin was in the front, this time bring your left shin to the front and sitting in a comfortable cross-leg position. If crossing the legs in this manner is not comfortable for your knees, you're welcome to keep your legs straight. But just make sure that you are keeping your spine upright and that your pubic bone is still tilting down to the mat. Keeping your spine upright, and imagine a block on top of your head, and maybe it's a good idea to exercise placing a block or a book on top of your head, and you're pushing that block or that book up to the ceiling to just get the feeling of elongation in your spine. And keeping this lift. Inhale, reaching the arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, twisting over to your left side. And lower your arms down the center line. Imagine a line running between your knees to your tailbone. Inhale, bring your arms up that plane. Reach up as you turn to the center. Exhale, twisting over to your right and lower your arms down the center line. Inhale, arms up. Reach up. Twist. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, arms up. Lengthen and inhale. Exhale as you twist and arms down. Let's make it a more flowy movement, fluid movement. Inhale up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale up. Exhale. Feeling the engagement of your abdominals and your obliques as you twist. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, hand to your opposite knee, back hand on the floor. Inhale, lifting your spine. Feel the pubic bone tilt down. Lengthen through the crown of your head. As you exhale, gently draw the belly in and twist. Remember making this as an active twist. So the twist is not coming from your hand against your knee. The twist comes from your obliques as you actively engage them, contracting the muscles to allow the ribs to turn. The hand is just lightly on your knee. And then wrapping your back arm around the back, and try and see if you can hold and touch your other thigh in the front. Sitting up tall, noticing the weight between your left sit bone and the right sit bone. Keep them level. And then inhale, extending your back arm. Exhale, side bend, lowering your shoulder towards your knee. Inhale, come up. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, up. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, up. Exhale. One more. Inhale, up. And exhale. Inhale, up, release your twist. Come to center. We're now going to do the other side. So inhale, reaching both arms up. Lengthen the sides. Exhale, twisting over. This time it would be your left. Hand to the opposite knee, back hand on the floor. Inhale, lifting your spine. Exhale, gently draw the belly in and twist. Inhale, lengthen. Having your pubic bone tilting down to the mat, sternum lift, grow tall. And as you exhale, drawing your belly in. Activating your side obliques to twist. Remember, your hand is just lightly resting on the side of your knee. You're not really putting too much pressure there. And then as you inhale, lengthen the sides of your ribs. As you exhale, allow the rib cage to twist a little deeper. And you'll notice that your hip and the opposite side of your knee is going to slide forward, which is normal. In a twist, allow the hip to move with your twist. Now wrapping your back arm around the back. Take it around the back, and then see if you can touch your thigh on the opposite side. Stay here for 3 more deep breaths. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, draw the belly in. Keeping your gaze down to the back on the floor. So your chin is slightly tilted down towards your shoulder. And you're not lifting your chin. Inhale, extend your back arm. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, up. Exhale. Inhale, up. And exhale. Inhale, up, release your twist, come to center. And come on to hands and knees on the mat. So remove your phone behind you. And come on to hands and knees on the floor. Keeping your wrist shoulder width apart. Spreading your fingers wide. Your knees are hip width apart. Going into a few rounds of our cat-cow stretch. So inhale, concave back, sternum lift, shoulders back and down towards your hips. Exhale, rounding your back, tucking the tailbone under, push down into the floor. Inhale, concave back, feeling the front of your abdominal stretch. And exhale, feeling the back, the whole of your back stretch as you dome up your spine. Inhale, concave. Exhale, round. Inhale. See if you can sense each segment of your spine. Exhale from your lower back, middle back, all the way up to your neck. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do one more. Inhale. Feeling the tilt of your pelvis. And exhale. Inhale, come back to neutral. Tucking your toes under. And exhale, lift your knees off and push back into downward facing dog. Notice how your wrists or your shoulders feel. So you're going to see if it feels better to take your arms a little bit wider than the shoulder, because we are now balancing, actually balancing your weight on your hands and legs. So you want to feel, you don't want to feel compression on your shoulders. So widen your arms as much as you need to feel space between, especially the top of your shoulders. And then bending your knees. Tilt your sit bone up towards the ceiling a little bit more. Noticing where you're feeling the stretch across the back of your legs. And then paddling your feet. Lower one heel at a time. Paddling the feet. As you lower the heel, notice where you're placing your heel. So keeping the heel directly behind the center of your toes, the second and third toe. You shouldn't be able to see your heel. And then stay with both legs straight, descending your heel down towards the mat, pushing the mat away from you. Inhale. Exhale, drawing the belly in. And inhale, shifting your weight forward, walking forward. You can bring your hands either on your blocks or on your legs, keeping your feet hip width apart and going into a half lift. As you straighten your legs, make sure that you're not locking your knees, so keep a slight bend in your knees, but the work here is to keep the contraction in your back. So as your back contracts to prevent you from falling over, because you're working against gravity, it's going to work. So feel that concave back action in your spine. Inhale. And then exhale, folding forward. You can rest your hands either on your blocks or on the mat. And if you need to, bend your knees to allow your hands supported on something. And inhale, sweeping your arms back, lifting your spine up. Keep your spine straight as you can as you lift. Reaching the arms back and up to the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, sweeping your arms back. Begin to fold forward and hands either on the block or on the mat. Relaxing your neck. Allowing the back to slightly round. And inhale, come up into that half lift again. Try and keep your spine straight. Try to keep your legs straight if you can. If your hands are not on the floor and your legs are straight and it's causing strain on your lower back, keep your knees bent, but work to bring that concave shape, that cow shape back for your spine. Inhale and exhale, bring your hands down to the mat, stepping your right leg back, and then stepping your left leg back. Coming into plank. Having your legs hip-width apart, pushing through your heel. Imagine a block between your thighs. A slight tilt of your pubic bone towards your head. Push down into the floor. Inhale. And exhale, lower your knees down. Control landing, shifting your weight slightly forward, keeping your abdominals engaged as you lower. Inhale, lifting the sternum up into baby cobra. Roll the shoulders back and down, hug your elbows in. And exhale, tapping the toes, lift up to your knees, and then up to downward facing dog. In your down dog here, staying for 3 deep breaths. As you inhale, feel space around your ribs. As you exhale, gently draw the belly in. Descending the heel. And trying to maintain a straight spine as you tilt your pelvis. Inhale, looking forward. Stepping your feet forward. Coming into the half lift again. So hands either on the blocks or on your legs, but emphasizing on the straight spine. Inhale and exhale, folding forward. Relaxing your neck and your back. Inhale, sweeping your arms back, lifting up with a straight spine and reach the arms up. Exhale, arms back and fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bend your knee, hands on the mat, stepping your legs back. Take the other leg back and come into plank. Inhale. Exhale, lower your knees. Try lower your hip and chest at the same time. Control. Inhale, baby cobra. Drawing the shoulders down, hug your elbows in, pressing into the tops of your feet, rolling the bottom ribs forward and up. Exhale, tapping the toes, come onto your knees and up to downward facing dog. Again, finding the tilt of your pelvis so that you can feel an extension in your spine and feel your hamstring. So the sensation of your hamstring should be directly at the center of your back thigh, not the back of your knee nor in your back. So it's a center, big bulk of hamstring muscle between the back of your thigh. Inhale, looking forward, walking your feet forward. Feet hip-width apart, hands on your blocks, half lift. And exhale, fold forward. Bending the knees, and inhale, sweeping your arms back. Reach up to the ceiling. Let's interlace our fingers on top. Turn the palms up to the ceiling. Pushing the palms up into the ceiling. And then inhale. Exhale, right hand side bend. Rooting down into your feet, particularly your left foot. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, going to the other side. Feeling a lengthening of your armpit to your hip as you ground into the left side of your hip. So the right side. Inhale up. Exhale, side bend. Notice where your shoulders are. Keeping your shoulders and your arm in line on the same plane. Inhale up. Exhale, side bend. Inhale up. And exhale, bend your knees. Release your hands and bring your hands back down to your hips. Coming into your chair pose. And inhale, straighten the legs, standing up. Exhale, bending the knees. As you bend your knees, try and keep your knees in the same direction as your toes, the second and third toe. Inhale, standing up. Exhale, sinking down, sitting down to your imaginary chair. Inhale, standing up. Notice how your knees are feeling today. Sitting down. Inhale, up. Exhale, sitting down. Keep your knees bent. Now inhale, arms up for chair pose. And each time you inhale, create space around your ribs, particularly the back side of your ribs. As you exhale, gently draw the belly in, descend into the floor. And inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, sweep your arms back, fold forward. Allow the back to round as you fold forward. Soften your neck. Remember, if your hands are not on the blocks and they're dangling in the air, bend your knees and let your fingers rest on the floor. Inhale, half lift, concave back. Hands either on the block or on your thighs. And exhale, hands on the mat. Stepping your right leg back. Keep your back heel lifted. And your legs are still hip-width apart. Your front knee directly on top of your ankle in line with the second and third toe. Imagine that there's a block between your thighs and you're hugging your blocks between your thighs. Inhale, lift, arms up for warrior one variation with the back heel lifted. Straighten that back leg. Reach the arms up, extending through your little finger. As you exhale, allow the hips to descend. But straighten the back leg, pushing through your back heel. Inhale, exhale, sweeping your arms back. And then bring your hands down to the mat. Stepping back into plank. Inhale. Exhale, lower your knees. Control landing. Inhale, baby cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Stay here for 3 more deep breaths. Keeping your hips up, descending your heel. Inhale. Exhale, drawing the belly in. See if you can lift your toes with the balls of the feet on the floor, but lifting the toes. Notice how your shins engage. Inhale. Exhale, lower the toes. And inhale, stepping forward. Coming back to your half lift. Feet hip width apart, hands either on the block or on your legs. And exhale, fold forward. Bending your knees, sitting down to your imaginary chair. Notice where you're placing your weight across your feet. Bring your weight a little bit more towards the top edge of your heel. So imagine that with your heel, you can draw a circle around your heel, the top edge of that heel. Inhale, bring your arms up. Chair pose. Keeping your knees in the center, in line with the center of your toes. And inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, sweeping your arms back and fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bending the knee, hands on the mat. This time stepping your left leg back. Keeping your legs hip width apart, hugging your inner thighs towards each other. Your back heel is lifted and your front knee is on top of your ankle and in the center in the direction of the second and third toe. And inhale, lift, arms up. For warrior one variation, back heel is lifted, straightening the back leg. Lengthen through the sides of your body as you inhale. And as you exhale, gently draw the belly in. As you inhale, allow the energy to rise up into your fingertips. As you exhale, rooting into your feet. Inhale. Exhale, sweep your arms back. And hands down to the mat, stepping back to plank. Inhale. And exhale, lower your knees. Control landing. Inhale, baby cobra. Drawing the bottom ribs forward and up. Chest nice and broad. Exhale, tapping the toes. Downward facing dog. Stay here for a few deep breaths. You're welcome to paddle your feet if you wish. And finding length from your shoulders away from your hips. As you push the mat away, feel length on the sides. As you inhale, feel space around your back and the front. As you exhale, gently draw the belly in, keeping your legs active as you descend your heel. Noticing the sensations around the back of your legs. And inhale. Exhale, lower your knees down to the mat. Bring your knees wider than the mat, wider than your hips, inside of the big toes touch. Sitting back down to your heel and rest in child's pose. Keeping your breath slow and deep. Deepening each breath. With each exhalation, allow the body to soften a little bit more. And slowly lifting yourself up. We're coming onto our backs. So lying down on your back. If you want to use a foam to cushion your neck, you're welcome to use a foam. We're going to stretch our glutes a bit. So taking your right leg, bring the ankle onto your left knee and make a figure of 4 with your leg. So you gently pushing the right knee away, opening up. making this like a figure of 4 with your leg, and then lifting your left leg. Thread your right arm through the hole, hugging the front of the knee or the back of your left thigh, keeping the top foot, your right foot, active in a dorsiflex position, and gently draw your left knee down to your chest as you push the right knee away from you. Keeping your shoulders down, away from your ears. No tension around your neck. Focusing the stretch more on your right glute. And then slowly release your legs. Taking your left ankle on top of your right knee. And then lifting your right leg off the mat. Thread your left arm through the hole and hug your right knee, either the front or the back of your thigh, but keeping your left foot active. So the toes are engaged, dorsiflex, and then gently draw the knee, the right knee, into your chest as you push the left knee up towards the ceiling. Stay here for a few more deep breaths. Feeling the stretch across your left buttock. And then release your figure of 4. Hugging both knees into your chest. See if you can fold your fingers around your elbow. And then direct your stretch also towards your shoulder blades at the back as you fold your fingers. Hugging your elbows in, actively stretching the shoulder blades apart at the back as you hug your knee into your chest. And then slowly release your feet. Straighten your legs for Shavasana. You're welcome, as I said earlier, you're welcome to use a foam to support your neck or the curvature of your neck, and rest with your arms slightly wider away from your hips. The feet slightly wider than your hips, maybe as wide as the mat. Staying here, scanning through your body. Notice if there are any tension. Make adjustments if necessary. And start to sense the weight of your heels. Left heel, right heel. Notice if there is any difference. Sensing the back of your legs. The part of your legs that's touching the mat. And the part that isn't. And then allow the legs to be heavy. Softening your hips, your buttocks, the glutes. Softening your belly. Allow the belly to gently rise and fall with your breath. Softening your chest, shoulders, arms, Let your arms be heavy. Shoulders relaxed. Soften your face. Smooth out your forehead and the corners of your eyes. Let your head be heavy. Eyes heavy. Consciously breathing. Sensing the air that's going in and out of your nostrils. Sensing the micro expansions inside your body as you inhale. And introducing softness as you exhale. And then bring some movement to your fingers and toes. Rolling your wrists, rolling your ankles. And as you take a deep inhalation, reaching the arms overhead. The feet away from you, have a nice long stretch across the body. And then slowly bending your knees one at a time, hugging your knees into your chest. Giving yourself a nice hug. Rolling over to your side of choice to come up. And then you can sit up again on your foam or on your cushion or your pillow. Finding a comfortable, easy cross-leg position. Having your pubic bone tilting down. As you tilt, feel a little bit more length in your spine. Grow tall through the crown of your head. Rolling your shoulders back and down, soft neck, soft shoulders, and soften your thighs. We're going to do a few rounds of our Nadi Shodhana breathing. So you can hold your finger, your left hand in Gyan Mudra, the tip of your thumb and your index finger lightly touch, resting it on your leg, on your left leg. And then bring your first two fingers on your right hand between your eyebrow. And sensing your right nostril with your thumb and your left nostril with your ring finger. See if you're able to still keep your spine upright and your shoulders relaxed in this arm position. And taking a few breaths here without closing any nostril. Nadi Shodhana is breathing through alternate nostrils. So you're going to close the different nostrils at a different pace. So just listening to my instruction. Taking a deep inhalation. Exhale fully. Inhale again. Close your left nostril. Exhale right. Inhale through the right. Close the right. Exhale left. deeply as you can. Inhale. Close. Exhale right. Inhale. Close. Exhale left. Inhale. Close. Exhale right. Inhale. Close. Exhale left. Empty your breath and then release your head down to your leg. And keeping your eyes closed, just notice how your yoga practice has been for you. The effect on our body, the state of our mind, our breathing, our posture, the flow of energy. And before we end our practice, you can bring your hands to Namaskara, hand in prayer, and use this time to either chant Om 3 times or a mantra of your choice, and just reminding yourself of your affirmation or your intention. And taking a moment to thank the heaven, the earth, our leaders, parents, teachers, our family and friends, our neighbors, thanking our body, thanking ourselves for looking after our health, physically, mentally, during this period. And taking a gentle bow in recognition of your own practice. And slowly open your eyes.